There's a secret group chat that basically decides which coins print on pump.fun. And it's not what you think. It's not some secret dev cabal or insider alpha group that's literally pulling strings behind the scenes. It's a tiny circle of influencers, traders, and creators who are literally moving millions of dollars in volume just by clicking send in the Discord chat. And here's the crazy part, it's 100% free. In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how it works, who's in it, and how you can get access to it without having to beg your favorite KOLs for an invite. If you haven't already heard, pump.fun literally bought a trading bot. It's called Terminal. It's brand new, so I highly recommend you get that installed. You'll need it to follow along with the rest of my videos, and honestly, if Pump Fun's behind a bot, I'm behind it too. Highly recommend you switch. Link in the description. Anyways, let's get started. All right, guys, so getting into the group is probably the easiest part. All you have to do is go to discord.gg/trenching. You can also go to the link in the description to sign in, and then you're gonna accept this invite, and then you'll be in, and you'll have to verify your account real quick. It's super easy, so all you have to do is click on verify, and then to upgrade to elite and get access to all the tools we're going through in this video, you just have to go to upgrade. It's 100% free, and paste in a Solana wallet that you have that you either used, Terminal to create or your Pump Fund mobile app or whatever. Put that wallet in, it'll upgrade you, and it should give you access to all the roles as long as you have over $50 in the wallet. And now you have access to the insider group. Let's see and kind of go over all the different features that it gives you. So the number one, I think one of the best parts of this server is going to be the free VC. You can go into these VC, and they also have stages. All of these people are actual traders that are going to be trading here, and you can make friends and trade with them. So I think that's an automatic great way to kind of learn and start interacting with people and finding a group of traders to trench with. That's definitely one of the best things ever. I wish I had that when I first started. I had that in Potion, but I had to pay for that. In this case, this is free. So if you don't really want to be spending a lot of money, you have like instant access to other traders like you who are in a similar position and that you can learn and trade with. And this is especially useful if we're not on live stream already. So like usually I'm on Twitch or whatever, but let's say I'm not, go here. So these are just like, they post wins and examples of things that they have. There's like a welcome raffle. So if you just want a free $15, create a ticket and tag a Obliger, and they're giving out to a whole lot of people. Look, all these people literally just joined, $15 for free. So pretty fire. This is gonna be the announcement section. So this is where they're gonna be just making casual announcements related to the server, when they do giveaways and whatnot. These are the rules. I'd familiarize yourself real quick. One of the best features that you can get is one-on-one support. So you can join this one-on-one support channel right here. You can click on create ticket. It's gonna create you a ticket, and you can actually ask these people, if you scroll to the bottom, about trenching and trading. You can just be like, hey guys, I had a question about trenching, blah, blah, blah. And then you're gonna see elite announcements here. I think this is just when they go into their VC, they talk about it. Success, this is pretty cool. Just more examples of them making money, talking about VC calls and call outs and whatnot. And then you have the elite chat. This is the best. I'd have this open on the side while you're trading almost at all times. I think it's super important to have chats open. I literally have this one open. I have Potion. I have a bunch of different chats. And this is one of the chats I keep open. And I'm just waiting for people to post CAs. And I see, okay, this is a CA they posted. What is it? And I'm gonna go to my terminal. I'm gonna, check out the CA and kind of give the token another look. A lot of times you don't really see every single token. So having just a chat of people that are constantly giving call outs, giving their opinions on coins, and just making sure that you get another look at what's on Memescope is just super, super useful. This is gonna be for notifications. So they actually give you calls. I would turn honestly both of these on. You just select both of these and now you get access to the calls. And those are gonna be in safer calls and degen calls. So safer calls, they're gonna be posting coins that I'm guessing they believe in, and it's just like overall call outs on coins. Honestly, I'm probably always gonna be keeping an eye on these types of coins, because if there are coins being called out from these really highly reputable people, I always wanna make sure that I'm aware of what's going on and what they're saying. So these are, safe, slow cooks that they recommend, and just kind of are just like pushing every once in a while. And then degen calls are gonna be a lot lower cap calls that they're posting every once in a while in the chat. These are gonna be more common, and these are a lot more volatile and riskier. Again, it's just another layer of like, okay, this person is sending me this coin. Let me take a look at the narrative. Let me determine if I like it or not. And that's the best part of having a group like this, is like you just get so much alpha and so much info just from people sending in calls and coins in their chat that you wouldn't have seen otherwise. Another cool feature that they do for elite only is trading journals. So you have these guys, Hermes, John, Zeke, who are trenchers in Discord, and they're going over every single one of their trades, and they actually have these challenges that they're doing. So Zeke, John, Jaswell, Hermes, each of them have a challenge tracker and a journal where they're talking about all the trades that they're taking and their wallets are being tracked. So this is pretty cool, especially if you don't have a lot of money. And remember, if you remember our last video, we talked about studying from better trenchers. This is a great example on how to do that. Twitter tracker, this is a pretty cool tool. This allows you to get notifications when Twitters are being changed or posts or whatever. Most bots have this ingrained, especially in terminal. If you're using my code for terminal, you can set up your Twitter tracker. It's on the bottom left right here, and it automatically has accounts that you should track. So pretty useful. I'd honestly rather use the pump terminal tracker, but just in general, having it in a Discord as well as a backup is pretty cool. Wallet tracking, same thing. You can actually track wallets and get notifications here if you prefer the layout of it being in Discord as opposed to your terminal. Streamer tracker, now this is awesome. This is a monitor that looks out for streamer coins, and this was especially useful during like CCM meta. In general, like notification when a coin goes live on pump, you can't really get that anywhere else except for a Discord like this using custom tools. So I'd highly recommend having this kind of set up and just keeping an eye on it. Now trending is a pretty cool tab. This is just giving you like news coins that Pump Fund pushes every once in a while. This is more for high caps and for people who aren't really constantly trenching on this scope, but you know, kind of just want an overview of what coins are going and what really gets a lot of attention. This reminds me a lot of like the Pump Fund movers tab. I would keep this in on more like of a mobile setup. So if I'm getting, you know, notifications of this on my phone, I'd rather have that. Top dev is pretty cool. This tracks devs that have a lot of motion. Honestly, I wouldn't really use this that much, but sometimes you can get a lot of value off of it, especially from like #1 dev. But right now, a lot of the best devs and the ones that have a lot of motion tend to just be mass deployers. So they're deploying so many coins that it's kind of hard to filter out. High volume is pretty cool. Just having a volume tracker in general of like what coins are getting volume, especially for older coins, is super, super useful. So I remember like in my group, we used to have this exact same tool, and let's say an older coin out of nowhere just started getting bid up or caballed, you'd get a notification before other people are even able to see, and you can be one of the first wallets to buy in, especially when it's like an old coin and someone is trying to stealth bid up a coin that has already come out months ago. Just having the ability to get a notification when those coins are getting bids is super useful. And then finally, rug checker. This is pretty cool, especially for new members. You can take any CA, so I'll put this one for example, and it's gonna give you like an analysis, you know, if the liquidity and stuff is good on that coin, certain warnings, and it's gonna kind of like at the bundles, the snipers, the holders, all of that, and give you a score out of 100. Once you get really good at trenching, you're not gonna be really needing to use this constantly, but just in general, having it, especially as a newer person, pretty useful, and just having like that little reassurance, especially once you're in the coin and you wanna make sure that the holders are all right or the like dev has a decent history or whatever. It's just good to have like some AI check, and I think it's just super useful, again, to just have all of these tools for free. All of this stuff is 100% free, and that's what's crazy about it. Like how many alpha groups charge for this stuff? So many. I can literally list every single group on WAP that would make you pay for this stuff, and Pump Fund is out here providing it for free. Aside from the alpha chat, the voice chats, and the one-on-one support, which is incredible, just having access to ask them questions, they also have tutorials. So you can literally watch these tutorials. I like to kind of teach you guys this stuff, but this is even more basic for people who don't even understand the main principles that I like to teach in my videos. They have another chat that you can keep open and talk about. And again, people are in here posting CAs, giving opinions on their coins. Like this guy said, W coin, seems like everyone's asleep and he's just talking about this coin. And then one day I can guarantee you that some of these people who probably found themselves in this group are gonna end up making their own small FNF, and then just from there, you know, dominating the trenches, because that's how it goes, right? A lot of the people that are now in really highly successful places from trading started in groups like these, in Discord groups that were free, that you can talk to people, learn, study from, use free tools. And so just overall having access to a group like Trenches is just pretty much plus EV. I don't know why you wouldn't join it, right? I just like to join as many Discords as I can, and this is just one of the many. Look at my Discords real quick, bang. Look at all of the different Discords I'm in. I'm probably in like over 100 Discords. So having that just in general is super useful. And yeah, I highly recommend you join discord.gg/trenching. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps a lot. Also check out all of my links at ethanprosper.com. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.